going on, everybody? This is Damien Jaxxyn with the Midnight Drive. Joining me today, I got Roberto of the band Devigan. How's it going?
Hi everyone.
Hopefully, I said that right.
Yeah, it's correct.
All right, how's it going, man?
No, it's good. It's a bit early in the morning here in Italy, but it's doing good. It's
Yeah,
going okay.
for everyone listening or watching this, depending on when you watch it, we went international on this one. We got Roberto from Italy in the building, so it is
Directly from Rome.
exactly. It is 1:04 my time right now as we're
Yeah,
recording this. So it's what, seven something there?
that's eight
Oh,
actually.
eight. Oh,
Yeah.
so you just getting your day started then, huh?
Yeah, I woke up like half an hour ago, something like that. Grabbed the coffee, ate something, then went straight into it.
After this, you're like, all right, I'm going back to sleep. Peace.
No, I can't actually,
Oh,
because we have rehearsals later because we have a gig tomorrow.
oh,
So
nice. Where's the gig at?
when in Rome, actually. We never go out of Rome gig wise, but we're working on it. We're still a fresh band. We got together like a year and a half ago, something like that.
Nice. Where's the venue? Like, oh, what's the name of the venue?
Uh, I think the actual gig's name is the this night doesn't belong to God, something like that, in reference to
Really?
the Sleep Token song.
Oh, okay.
And the venue is called Traffic Light Club. It's kind of a big-ish club in Rome, but it's where we play the most. It's like the 10th time I'm playing there. So
Nice. All right. Well, I got my questions here. Like every interview, got my questions. Gonna ask some stuff naturally during conversation. Also because you're my I guess I'll say my first because I did interview a band out of Canada, but that's still like North America. Well, I guess
it's
you'll
still in
be
the North American continent. Yeah,
yeah. So you were my
in the same
first
continent.
international guest on the show. So I'm
Glad
probably
to be.
yeah, I'm gonna ask some stuff about like Italy and Rome and stuff. I am
Mhm.
going to try my hardest not to be the ignorant American, which is not
No, it's fine.
like I'm not gonna be like the guy who's supposed to represent us.
It's fine.
I'm far from that. But before we recorded, we were actually talking about some stuff, and that'll be the first question. What is the significance of the band name?
So, as much as I would love to have a really cool backstory of something that has an actual significance, the reason behind the name is that we're just simply extremely autistic. The actual band um, started out, I don't know, like 10 or more years ago under a different name. Then they changed the name, changed the genre. So my two guitarists are actually extremely close friends. They've known each other for like 15 years.
Wow.
So they played together a lot, and they had this project that transitioned from various genres. They were a gent trio, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. But the band name literally doesn't mean nothing. We were talking about vegans, and instead of saying the vegan, we transitioned to Devigan because it was catchier, I guess.
So your guy's band name is just means the vegan.
Yes, literally.
That is so fun. Are any of you vegan or just like making fun?
No, no, none of us.
Were you just making fun of vegans?
Yeah,
That is awesome.
yeah. We have a couple of friends that are vegan, and we treat them as ill people. But it's just a joke. It's just a joke. We respect veganism. We don't hate on it. It was just a joke.
No, I know where you're coming from. Like it's a thing here to where we kind of talk shit on vegans, but I know
Yeah,
people who are vegans.
either vegans or people that don't drink.
Mm.
That's the main issue here in Italy, apparently.
Yeah, because like wine is a big thing for Italy. Right?
Yeah, I mean, well, wine is the most recognized Italian thing,
Mm.
but there's also a lot of breweries, a lot of beer, a lot of great beer that comes from Italy.
Mm.
And a, I don't want to say an alcoholic, so I'm gonna I'm
You're a
gonna use a
big fan.
different, yeah, a beer fan. I'm a serious beer fan.
I love this interview already. I get where you're coming from. Is you enjoy a tasty beverage from time to time,
Yes, yeah,
but you
absolutely.
don't overdo it.
No, 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 I don't overdo it because I'm the guy that drives, so I never overdo it.
I'm right there with you. I've been kind of going back on how much I drink, but I do enjoy like a beer or two here and there. Uh,
Mm.
what what is your favorite beer?
Well, I go for don't kill me, people, but I go for like sweeter ones
Hmm.
because I don't actually like the taste of alcohol, like the back taste, the bitter back taste.
Yeah.
But I like more of we say a beer that has a body.
Oh, okay.
So it's well structured. It goes down really well. You feel the taste, but you don't feel the bitterness of the alcohol. So I'm more of that kind of guy. Plus, since I started singing, uh, I noticed that bitterer beers actually have an impact on your voice. So I started going down on beer and on bitter beer.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. So like here in the States, that kind of like a like a Red's apple ale, stuff like that, where it
Mm.
has that fruitiness, that sweetness to it, but it's still, I guess it's considered like a beer or something like that. But yeah, that's completely fine, man.
Mm.
Everybody has that thing.
Yeah.
So you said the band was has been together for a while. When did you get into the band?
So basically what happened, well, we actually got together as this formation. So the new Devigan, let's call it that, because they were called Devigan before
Hmm.
when they were Gen Trio. Um, I think it was spring of 2023, and at that point, basically one of the two guitarists sent out a song that he was making because he studied composition in university. So he pumped out that song, and the other guitarist was like so hyped about that song, and he made me listen to it, and I liked it so much. And at that point, I was like, why don't we get Devigan back together as a trio? Because he's a guitarist. The other guitarist can play bass. I'm a drummer and I can sing. So we were like this kind of trio. Then we got another bassist, which is a girl actually, and her name is Carlotta. So we're now four, and we're planning on on going to five because we're getting a drummer, and I'm going full front to sing. So it all started out, yeah, in like spring 2023, and then our first song came out, which is called "Erase Me." So yeah, that's basically sort of when it started.
So when you go out to like the gigs and stuff, you're playing drums and singing at the same time.
Yep.
That is insane. That one that takes a lot of breath work. There is an artist that I
Oh yeah.
really like, and I think you should check out. His name is Anderson Paak. He does
Yeah,
like yeah, he's a like he does
that
hip
dude,
hop R&B. That dude is insane.
the
Like
the the stuff he does, how he sings, how he plays while doing all of that together is just wow.
yeah,
You need to be a complete madman to do that.
I mean, hey,
Yeah, I mean, nobody say I do it good. Live, nobody said I do it good. No,
Well,
I'm
like,
kidding.
how do you prepare for that? Because that's so much breath control and just like taking in that oxygen and holding so many things. Like you are doing so much. Like what is the preparation on that?
I don't know, man. I just do it. I just go with it because it 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 it's that kind of thing that I don't know. I just do it naturally, I guess. I just don't. I learn the songs by heart, and I learn them so well that at some point I can actually go and sing them while playing drums. So it's not really something I prepare on. It's something that I discovered I could do. I've been doing that since 2019-ish with another band I had, in which we were doing actually like disco funky stuff.
Hmm.
So I guess I just went with it, but we're starting to work on some new music that is kind of pretty hard to make, to sing while drum. And I started taking lessons like less than a year ago, singing lessons. And my singing teacher was told me to do either one or the other because I would perform best doing one or the other. So I just went with it, and singing got came to me more naturally. So I decided to go for singing, and saying out pretty good, I guess.
I mean, whenever you need to, you can just hop on the drums in case, and like if something happens with like an emergency or something. But
Well, I was supposed to do that tomorrow, um, but we found a friend of ours that is actually a really great drummer that could step in last minute. So we have rehearsals today because of this. So we just go for it.
well, yeah, well that's a good thing that you're actually being able to just sing more. It, it's still cool that you are able slash word doing drums and singing at the same time, but the fact that you guys are want to progress more into doing more harder stuff, and so yeah, being able to find somebody who can be a drummer for you and
Mhm.
just be the lead on it, I mean that's amazing because you have a great voice. From the songs that I've heard,
Thank you.
you have an amazing voice.
And you haven't heard anything yet.
So
Working
I
on some
can't
new
wait.
stuff. Working on some new stuff that is sometimes I frighten myself with what I can actually manage. So stay tuned, everyone.
Hey, I definitely can't wait. You got a fan in me right now.
That's great.
All right. So you said that you went from doing like disco funk kind of music into doing like the rock and metal. Uh, what made you do that transition?
It's not. I didn't go from one to the other. I've been a metalhead since I was 10. Um, I was more relaxed because I was basically grown up by my sister. Don't have anything in the family. It's just that my sister spent the most time with me, and she grew me up, as we say in Italy, with bread and Bon Jovi. So I got into rock music and into heavy music, uh, kind of early. But then at some point in my life, I discovered Avenged Sevenfold.
You're talking about language.
Yes, and I was like, "Oh, this band's really cool.
Hmm.
Let's step into this thing called metal." And then it went progressively into a crazier spiral. I have them tattooed actually here.
Oh, nice. That what tattoo? Hold on.
Oh, that's the zero from Jimmy's
Oh,
back. That's the zero that he has tattooed on his back.
nice. So you said at 10 you said quote unquote heavy. Like at the time, what were you listening to before like Avenged Sevenfold and stuff?
Well, that rock kind of stuff, Bon Jovi, Muse,
Mm.
and then some radio music because it felt good as a kid. But then I started to go progressively towards heavier and heavier shades of metal. And here we are.
Oh yeah.
But I've always been a fan of music in general. My parents are huge disco heads. I have an incredible amount of vinyls from all kinds of Italian classical music, Italian pop music. I have disco. I have funk. I have a Nirvana record. Um, so yeah, I like music in general. Whatever whatever gets me. I listen to whatever, gets me going or fits the mood.
Yeah, because it does seem like disco now is starting to get back into like the pop culture a little bit.
Mhm.
Or and I know there's a subgenre called like new disco, where
Yeah.
it's kind of like that electronic, but still has like that like disco funk kind of beat,
Mhm.
which is really cool. The fact that it's coming back.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
I like the whole vibe of it, like the whole thing that we're reverting back to those sounds. But at the same time, I'm kind of worried because that means that we cannot go forward, so we're going back to go forward.
I mean, it's certain stuff that is going way too far. Like
Yeah,
there's some stuff I do like. Excuse me.
that's it.
There was some stuff that I do like we go back to, but it's just reintegrating the sound. I see how it is. It's not trying to copy it, but it's seeing what was made before and then like readjusting it to modern stuff. Now there are some genres of music where I'm just like, why was this made? Like a couple of days ago, I found out about EDM, and I was just like, what is this?
What is that?
So it's basically country EDM.
What?
Yeah, it's insane.
Okay,
Yeah,
no questions.
there's that. There's what is it? Y'all alternative, which is like country alternative rock or something like that. And I'm just like, why is this a thing? Why is this a thing?
Midwestern emo.
See, I can't say anything because I'm from the Midwest.
Okay.
I'm from the same state where Fall Out Boy is from.
Mhm. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. Familiar. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, the whole subgenre is getting out of hand. I've heard of a lot of stuff, including bimbo core and moan core.
Okay, yeah, Moancore. I've heard about that one. I'm just like, no, stop.
My guitarist wanted to make a moan core song just for the memes, but I categorically refused.
I'd be so bad if like if that went viral, just like, no, we're not doing any more of this. No.
No, 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 no. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Uh, I'm gonna take a quick detour off like band stuff and talk a little bit since you are from Italy.
Mm.
Talk a little bit more about that. Like I said, I'm not trying to be the dumb American talk about stuff, but I do want to know more information. It's because we only know a lot, only know so much here. Like we hear about Italy, they say it's very kind of like easy going where it's not like super fast paced like it is here. It's like slow, like stuff like that. Is it like that?
I really wish it was. I really wish it was. No, it's not that it's not that we're more easygoing. It's just that we're probably more forgiving.
Mm,
Um, but at the same time, we're not because we're having. Well, I don't exactly know how the actual working life is in Italy, especially since for two reasons. First, I'm 25 years old.
mm.
Second of all, I don't do I'm not doing proper office jobs ish. I'm a sound engineer, so I work a completely different job. And but at the same time, there's some similarities. Like most of the people I work with are morons uh, that try to tell me how to do my job. It's not just me; it's a lot of people I work with, and I've known that. Yeah, I mean, we're not easygoing. Um, because we can really be harsh on people, but at the same time, as long as we make friends and we make friends with the right people, we're our life is kind of easier. Plus, we have a pretty big sense of fraternity, a pretty big sense of brotherhood. So we tend to help each other as much as we can. Um, but at the same time, there's a lot of envy. So I don't think Italy is much different than other states or USA for that matter.
No, y'all probably way different than us. But like, because the thing I've kind of heard from like stuff is like, and when I say like easy going, it's like kind of like your day to day is like like very calm and stuff like that. It's not like as like the hustle and bustle of like a big city like a Chicago, New York, and stuff like that.
Oh, you don't live in Rome.
Because the way they always make it seem is like where you guys live, like they talk about the way you guys work, where you take like it's I think it's kind of the same. I kind of say like South America, where it's like you guys will take a break for like a couple hour break for like lunch and stuff like that, and then come back. They say like 2 hours or something like that, like the siestas. Um, and then I know a lot of stuff is like I guess made fresher in Italy because of Italian cuisine and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like stuff here is so processed to where people have allergies to where you go there, people eat bread and they're like losing weight and different stuff like that.
Hmm. Yeah, it lifestyle wise, it's completely different. We have all this infrastructure based mainly around food. So all of that is just mainly food. But as I said, it's kind of it's kind of different. It's kind of hard to explain generally because there's a huge amount of differences from one city to the other. You could go like I'll try to say it in miles so that you could get it. But it's probably like you could go 10 miles from one city to the other, and it's a completely different story. It differs from small cities on the hills to big cities on the sea or in inland. From north to south, there's a huge difference. I was born actually in the south of Italy, or my family is from the south of Italy. And it's completely different, but it's vastly different from, let's say, Rome in the first place, or Milan or Turin or those big cities in the north. Uh, in the north, they're more uh, they have kind of an obsession with money, I guess.
Mm.
Uh, Not necessarily negatively, but they do work a lot, and that they tend to revolve all their lives around work. While when you go progressively south, you get people that are much more easygoing. They tend to get this balance between life and work.
Mm.
Uh, but it depends on what job you have, where you work, what people you work with, if they're Italian, if they're foreign, if you work in a multinational corporation. It's so various. It's just hard to properly describe in general.
Does Italy kind of have a like a kind of like a melting pot? Like, is it like Italian, French, and like different other stuff mixed in there, or is it like more towards where you go to like more of a city, or is it kind of like what you were saying, where it just varies depending on where you are?
It varies too much. It varies a lot. As I said, in the north, they're more melting pot ish. They have more of a melting pot mentality because they have a lot of foreign interest
Hmm.
in the jobs, in social work, also, in politics. We also have territories that are a mix between well, we have Tyrol, for example, that is a mix between Italy and Austria.
Mm.
So some people feel Austrian, some people feel Italian. All the signs there are bilingual. They're both in German and in Italian. Also at the border with France, same thing. So I guess in the north they're like this. In the south, or especially in the center, like Rome, these kinds of things, they're more their kinds of people. They're welcome. They're welcoming to everyone, especially foreigners, because we want to share our culture, our mentality, our being welcoming to other people. But we tend to do our things. We tend to teach you how to do it our way and let you make mistakes. But we tend to be like that. Plus, there's a lot of people that are nationalists. They're just so proud to be Italian, all the Italian stuff. And yeah.
Yeah, we have people who are very proud to be Italian here too. We call they're all in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I love making that joke. Have you ever heard of the show Jersey Shore?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah.
We have it. We have that kind of thing here in Italy.
Really?
Yep. It's gotten here and it's abysmal. I hate it so much.
Trust me, I hate it here too.
Yeah.
We can agree on one thing. It's
Yeah.
I think it's so stupid.
I think it went it started in the USA and then it went to the UK and then it got probably everywhere in Europe. Because as far as I know, they have it in France, I guess.
Wow.
We sure have it here in Italy, and I don't watch the actual episodes. I just watch people reacting to the episodes. It's just people having sex. It's just that. It's just people having sex. I don't
Mm.
get it.
I know. Apparently, people are just want to be creeps and peeping toms and want to see people
Yeah.
have sex. No, no. I have never seen an episode of Jersey Shore. There was that, and there was one called Floribama Shore. That was like it was like on the border of like Florida and Alabama or something like that. I was like not watching that either. So I'm not a big like reality show type of guy, especially
No, no, I'm
like
not
that.
either.
Um, but like you were saying, like going more to like the big cities because like I know Milan is supposed to be big for like modeling and different stuff like that for
Yeah.
and then for like basically fashion, those all stuff like that.
Mhm. Yeah.
And you say you were from the more southern part of Italy.
Yep.
What is like what is how was that like? Like what is like more the southern part of Italy like known for?
Well, there's still a problem with mafia at this stage. Um, it's not as it used to be. It's much better. We still have this issue, which is a real issue.
Mm.
But it's fun to go there. It's just fun to be there. Not so fun to actually live there. Because there's a lot of people exploiting those territories, especially people from abroad or from the north. Because there's just generally the conditions are somewhat worse. Because you know the south of Italy was not as developed and has not been as developed as the north. So I guess you just have more people exploiting workforce, especially immigrants. So I've lived there since I've lived there until I was 10. So I'm not really familiar with those conditions, but I speak with people and I speak to a lot of old friends that still live there, and there's just people wanting to move out, wanting to go towards Rome uh, in first place, or you know those big cities, Milan, Bologna, Modena, where Ferrari is, or they just go abroad. A lot of people just go abroad. Just go ahead and go abroad.
Yeah, that's sad. Like
Yeah,
like the mafia just like takes over or
doesn't really take over. as in your life gets gets changed by it. Because as long as you don't, how can I say it? As long as you don't uh,
It's like a mind your
interact,
business kind of thing.
yeah, as long as you mind your business, basically. But sometimes, like in Naples, there's these shootouts in the middle of the city, and that pisses me off so much
No, that
because people get killed because of collateral. It just doesn't make sense. I don't want to. I don't want to portray Italy as being completely occupied by mafia.
no,
Italy
no.
is a
I
great
feel it.
country.
No, I get where you're coming from because it's the same thing like here. Like this is something like I had no idea about. So I'm glad we can talk about this because this is raising awareness for things too. But
Italy is a great country. I love the country as it is and as it should be. But there are these kinds of things that really piss me off as an Italian.
yeah,
But as an Italian, I don't accept criticism from other people. I just only Italians can say Italy sucks.
yeah,
That's that's just it.
yeah.
I'm joking, of course.
Very fun. No, I think that's just a lot of people. Like when you have pride of where you're from, but you hate what's going on
Yeah.
where you're from. Literally living through that right now. But
Yeah.
so yeah, it is definitely definitely feel where you're coming from. Like I think that's just a cultural thing for everybody.
Mm.
Um, what would you say for like tourists or people who like wanting to go to Italy? Like, what would you say would be the best part? Would it be going more northern? Would it be like the Midlands,
Rome.
Rome?
Rome. There's just so much to see in Rome. And I'm not talking about the mainstream things like the Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain. You just what's great about Rome is that you could just get lost in the little streets and in the little parts of the center of the town, and there's just so much to discover. I've lived here for like 13 years now,
Mm,
and there's still things that I haven't discovered here in Rome. There's people that have been that were born here, and there's still stuff that they haven't discovered, like some forgotten balconies in which you can see the whole city that nobody really talks about because they're just not a tourist attraction. But you go there and you see those things. There's a street in Rome actually that goes gets that points directly to the to St. Paul's Cathedral,
mm,
and uh, the more you go back, so the more you get away from the cathedral, the bigger the dome seems.
mm.
Is this optic illusion that is just amazing. Nobody really talks about. Well, they're starting to talk about it since a bit, but it's not something that people go there for. They go there for the Colosseum, for the Circo Massimo. They go there for the Trevi Fountain. They just go there, they eat, and then they go away. But to actually be able to explore the most of Rome, you need to be there a week,
Mm.
a full week. And there's stuff. There's little streets I go. I used to go and I used to walk into just to go to work. And it's just so amazing.
Yeah. Okay, so in your say like say I was trying to go there and say I
Mm.
only had like if I was just there for like a day, so you like got off the plane, there was like a layover or something like that. If you could tell somebody like best place to go for like breakfast, best place to go for like coffee, I'd like place for like nightlife, best place for like food for dinner, lunch, whatever like that. What would you suggest be like from like day to night? Or where to go for like tourist stuff.
Well, I mean, I'm not the best to represent these kind of things because I don't really go out that much, especially since now I basically work on the weekends.
Uh,
So, but for breakfast, for coffee, I would say just go into any bar because the coffee is good anywhere.
hmm,
Well, there's of course people that do better and people that do worse, of course. But
yeah,
I just I just think that the average quality, the average food quality, the average beverage quality, coffee quality, breakfast quality is just so high. It could go anywhere and just have a good time. Plus, it doesn't cost anything. You could have breakfast with basically $1. Yeah. It's coffee. Well, it got up a little bit, but coffee used to cost like 90 cents an espresso. Little cup of espresso, 90 cents. A small how do you say it? A small croissant. Because I don't know how you call how you call it there in the US.
We say croissants, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we don't
But
put the extra effort on it.
oh yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You said it correctly. We say it so we say it wrong. We know, but
Yeah,
we're
but main in average, a small croissant there costs like €1.50, something like that. A cappuccino would cost €1.20. So you would basically get breakfast with like less than €3, which is amazing. Which is just amazing because you don't spend anything, but you spend a lot on other food
yeah.
because it went up quite a bit now. So,
I think you'd be surprised how much we spend on breakfast here.
yeah, yeah, I know. I have a couple of friends in the US.
It's insane.
And but as I said, you just go anywhere. There's just so much stuff going on in the big cities, especially. Well, for nightlife, you want to go to Milan because as much as I hate that city, nightlife is just better there because there's just more stuff to do. Rome is much more easygoing, much more relaxed. There's still streets where you have like clubs and stuff. Plus, we have in the summer, we have like clubs in parks.
Mm.
So it's all open air. Just go there, you grab a drink, you have fun, and it's all open air. You stay there till 5 a.m. and then just go back.
Yeah, that is partying for sure till 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Why do you hate Milan?
I just don't like it. I just think it's plain over civilized. Uh, well, it's my opinion. Firstly, let's
Well,
say that it's my opinion because I know a lot of people that love Milan, and I don't blame them for them. They have terrible taste, but I don't blame them for them. Uh, um, but it's just an over-engineered city. It's all so corporate. There's no fun. But a lot of bands make their shows there because it's easier to get to, and I get it. But I would 100% more go to Florence, for example. Florence is another great city. I love it so much. But I would 100% go to Florence instead of Milan. And I've been to Milan more than I've been to Florence. So Turin is another great city in the north. I like Turin a lot more than Milan, just because it's smaller. It feels smaller. Milan is just a huge aggregate of cities. So I really don't like it. I go there if I have to go there, but I don't like it that much. Plus, I don't really like the people there. So it's my opinion, I guess. Also Naples is a great city. As much as the memes and the Naples is an amazing city. Just,
all right, I'm going to ask this question, and I want you to be as brutally honest as possible.
yeah.
What is the biggest pet peeve about tourists to you?
Pet peeve.
Yeah,
Ooh.
like what is the one thing that like completely annoys you about tourists?
That just they don't give a damn when they're in Italy. I had I was going to work one day and I was waiting for the light to go green because I had to cross the street.
Mm.
It's actually it was actually a pretty big street, so people were cars were going quite fast there, and there were two. Well, it's not a stereotype, but there were two American tourists. that just got on their electric scooters and blitzed through the crosswalk on a red light. And the police was there, and they got there, and it was like, documents, please. And the girl was like, what, sorry? And that pissed me off so much. But it's not just Americans, it's a lot of people. Italians as well. Other Italians just go into Rome and they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. They just go there with their rental electric scooters or electric bikes, and just they don't give a damn. That's what I hate, because they think that, oh yeah, Italy, so nobody really cares about, respecting the law, those kinds of things. But it's not true. It's not true at all.
Although
So
you can curse on this.
yeah.
I don't know if you like self-correct yourself, but you can curse on this. It's completely fine. Uh,
Yeah.
but honestly, yeah, as an American myself, that kind of entitlement sucks here too. Um, we get a lot of that with people here, which like you talk about the electric scooters there. We get that with like vehicles here, where it's
Mm.
like whether they got like a sports car or a muscle car and stuff like that, people just speeding by, and it's annoying as hell. So I
Yeah.
definitely it's just that entitlement. So
Yeah.
all right, that's all for the geography portion of this.
Geosocial.
Yeah.
Devigan for social works. There we go.
Learned a lot, and hopefully everybody else watching and listening this will learn.
I hope so. Yeah. Come to Italy. It's great. You'll have so much fun, and you would spend nothing.
Um, what have been some of like the highs and lows of being in the band?
Well, I mean, the highs is, of course, that you just have fun. You meet people, and also like these kinds of opportunities, being interviewed and meeting new people and having people that give you feedback, not necessarily positive, also negative feedback, as long as it's constructive and respectful. It's
Mhm.
just great to interact with people that appreciate what you do. So that's something that I love. And the negatives is just the amount of effort that you need to put in and the amount of money. Uh, we're all young-ish people. We work, but we just don't make that much. So the money is a lot, especially now. But the recognition is great. Just being part of the community, being part of a big group, and as I said, having people that just go there and say, "Oh, I loved your music. Are you're great," or also saying, "Oh, I didn't like your music, but I appreciate you." It's the appreciation and the recognition. That's really what I love.
Yeah, it is really nice. Not somebody like, what the hell was that? That was so terrible. Like that would be so annoying. Um, what bands inspire like your writing or music process?
Well, I mean, in the band we have something in common, some influences in common, and some not.
Mm,
The guys, the guitarists and the bassist, are grew up with metalcore, the emo phase.
mhm,
I haven't. So what I think suits is that we can bring our differences uh, into the writing process and into the composition process. I'm more of an old school, grunge guy. Um, I grew up with Avenged Sevenfold. I love the symphonic stuff. Uh, I also love classical music. So with all the background vocals and the harmonizations, that's something I bring a lot. Um, but I grew up with Avenged Sevenfold, Seether. I'm a huge fan of Seether, and I really hope they get to Europe, please. Either if you're watching
I think
this.
they are.
No, they aren't.
No,
No, as much as I want. They only tour in the US. I don't get it. They're from South Africa. But
really?
yeah, they're South
I did
African.
not know that.
Yep. But so I bring a lot of that kind of stuff, Alice in Chains, um, that kind of stuff. I use it a lot, but in my style. But something we have in common is modern metalcore, like Periphery, Architects, some Sleep Token. So we just get a bunch of stuff and then put it there. Nowadays, we're working on some kind of different thing, and that is basically the guitarist, Luca, started basically just playing Doom. So what he wanted to do was that kind of music. So we're getting into that kind of music with huge synths and heavy riffs and just being as powerful as possible while still being melodic. And that's the new stuff we're working on. Our last song, Patterns, is kind of a transition from what we used to do, from what we used to make before to what we're kind of making now. And so that's basically all the influence, but a lot of Periphery. We're just so in love with Periphery and Architects. So we tend to get it from there. My singing style is heavily inspired by Avenged Sevenfold, Matt Shadows from Avenged Sevenfold, Cedar, and Spencer from Periphery. I just love the guy. I just love how he does stuff.
Do you like how like Avenged Sevenfold is now, where he's trying to go more like raw vocals instead of like the screams?
I mean, yes, but I like it as a new phase of the band
Mm.
because I'm a huge fan of the stage of that album that they released in 2016. I loved it just so much. They have this this ability to move forward and to reinvent themselves. And so I like the new album actually. I liked Life is But a Dream. A lot of people that I know didn't like it, but I guess it's just their opinion. I mean, as I say to everybody, you have to listen it throughout the entirety, all in one go. You listen to it for the first time, you don't like it. You listen to it for the second time, you kind of get it. You listen to it for the third time, you love it because it's just so visionary and so imaginative. And I just love this how they go and this new direction. Plus, I've seen them here in Italy less than a month ago, I guess.
How was that?
So what? Sorry,
So how was that?
that was great. I mean, I've seen them 4 times now,
That's amazing.
and they just keep getting better. As there's they just keep going better. Just there's no way.
I still love Avenged Sevenfold. It was just a weird shock to me because I thought he was going more that route because I know they were saying like he was supposed to get like surgery on his voice, but
He
apparently
did.
he never got.
No, he did. As far as I
Did
know, he did. Yeah.
Oh, I looked it up a while back. They say
He did once, and then he was supposed to get another one, as far as I
oh,
know.
okay.
But
Maybe
yeah,
what I read it was just wrong.
no, his singing style is much more relaxed, much less gritty,
Yeah,
much cleaner than what. And I get it. I get it.
yeah, can't be hitting them highs like he was. Fact,
Yeah,
like
the dude screams as well.
yeah,
Live, he just goes for it. If he can't, if he's tired and he doesn't get like he doesn't get to notes cleanly, he just screams. It works.
yeah. I'm trying so hard to go see them with the System of a Down next
Oh
month,
yeah.
but I don't think
Oh
it's
yeah.
gonna happen.
Massacre.
I want to go so bad, and I can't go. I really can't go to like it. It's no way I can go now because I kind of fucked myself a little bit to where I booked a gig on the first day, and I'm actually doing the gig the second day. I'm actually going out of state and
Okay,
going to
that's
do a
cool.
gig the second night there in Chicago. So no matter what, I still can't see it, but I'm just like, oh. And that would be my second concert like of like all time. Like I've only been as of
Oh
right now
really?
been to like one major. Uh, for like major like groups and artists, yes. I've
Oh
been to like local stuff. I've seen people like other bands stuff like that, but like big like I say stars, uh, big bands and artists stuff like that. I've only been to one, and that was a couple weeks ago.
oh okay. No, that's cool. It's just the USA is just way too big to actually properly arrange something.
Oh yeah, but I wish I really could go see them because it'd be perfect. Like I'm a big System of a Down fan. I'm a big
Oh yeah.
Avenged Sevenfold fan. So like just seeing them two together, I think like the week before, um, like Seven Dust and
Wow.
Shine Down and a bunch of people are supposed to be coming too. So it's just like it's just, and then I think Lollapalooza is supposed to be starting up
Hmm.
not too long too. So it's like, hey, we got these things. I think My Chemical Romance is supposed to be coming sometime soon, but tickets are insanely expensive.
Yeah. It just costs so much nowadays.
Yes, it was like to basically sit in nosebleeds. It was like almost $400.
Wow. That's way too much.
Yeah, like I kind of got lucky with the concert I went to. I was like, it was in basically the basketball arena that's in Chicago, United Center. That's where the Bulls and the Blackhawks both play. And I was like section 110, like the sixth row. I was like where I was, it was like kind of perfect because they had a stage A and stage B. So I was like in perfect alignment of stage B, but like stage A was maybe like way further back.
Yeah.
But it was still like nice. But that was like 300 something bucks. So yeah, it is insane how much. Yeah, I know. And that was like off a second hand, like it was like a not even Ticketmaster. It was like through somebody else. And it was like,
Wow. That's a lot.
yeah, it's a lot. Look, lower your tickets, people.
Come to Europe. They come less. They cost less.
Shit, I might. I need to start traveling more. I need to get my passport, that stupid real ID they're trying to do now.
Well, I think what you'd realize as an American is that Europe compared to the US is tiny. I saw a video the other day. I might be wrong,
Hmm.
but I saw a video the other day that basically the whole continent of Europe is as big as Texas.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think I know who you're talking about. It was like if you drop from like the top of Texas to the bottom of Texas, you'll still like it'll take you like 10 to 12 hours. And if
Yeah.
you can do that in like the UK or something, you'll go through like five, six different like cities and stuff.
If you go from the bottom of Italy, well, from where I am, from Rome to Paris,
Mhm.
is a 12-hour drive ish.
Yeah, that's like
That's because you have basically to make a circle. If you go in a straight line, it's just like 9 hours.
mhm.
If you'd go in a straight line and somehow manage to get your car over the sea, then it would be like 9 hours, something like that.
Mhm.
But in that case, you would be in Paris, not
Yeah.
in the same state. And plus, it's like another 6 hours ish to go to the UK.
Hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, that I've made that drive.
That's
So
just huge. That's just huge.
yeah, but before I moved back to Illinois, I used to live in Kansas, and I would drive from Kansas, I was like on the western side. Like I was like damn near close to Colorado. So like basically driving through that entire state, going through bits of Missouri, and then going into like damn near like northern part of Illinois to get to Chicago. That was like 14 to 16 hours in one day.
Wow.
And I drove
Wow.
that one day.
I wouldn't imagine doing such things. I get tired of a 1 hour drive. I, I cannot imagine you guys doing that.
Oh yeah. I'd get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, like fill up the tank, like grab some water, something like that. 'Cause I'm not a big coffee drinker. I'll drink it here and there, but it's not like my biggest thing. And yeah,
Plus gas there's dirt cheap.
no, not really.
Well, compared to what it costs here, it is dirt cheap. We paid like three times as much,
Shit. And plus, yeah,
or actually more than three times as much.
yeah, because right now gas is like $3.30 per gallon.
Oh yeah. We'd have to do the conversion, but
Because are you guys do by liter?
yeah, it's like 1.7 ish per liter.
Wonder what that is because I feel like that'd be
I
like
I, I I think it costs like 50 something cents there per liter, something like that.
hmm.
I saw the figure probably somewhere, but it's here costs a lot more than what you guys pay.
Yeah, I'll definitely look that up later because
Yeah, yeah.
that is interesting to me. I wonder. We yep, you might be paying more than a
No, a lot more.
yeah a
A lot
lot.
more. I can guarantee that.
All right, enough gas talk. And
Another geography talk. Let's go.
that's I don't even think that's geography talk. That's just relatable. It just gets too goddamn much money. It's too much money.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have like a big truck. I drive like a little two-seater pickup, which I know is I should have something smaller, but even though I'm a big guy. But like filling up my tank right now probably takes 40 to 50 bucks.
Same here. And I drive a Miata.
Those are those are actually nice cars. Those
They're
are actually
amazing. Oh,
those are
don't get me
actually
started on that. Don't get me started on that. We would stay here like full hour talking about the Miata.
those are actually considered as like women's cars in America.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
There's a lot of people that I follow and that I know that have Miatas and they just love it. They just
yeah.
love them.
Like the Miata in America is kind of like certain Mustangs here are considered like women's cars
Oh,
too.
well, Mustangs, I get it. Mustangs, because it's much more luxurious. It's big, it's shiny. So I get it. Um, so yeah, but the Miata, really?
Yeah,
Like NA Miatas and B Miatas.
I I don't know which one. I had to look up like which exact ones, but they're like considered like women's cars.
Oh.
It's like some from like way back in the day. They consider them like women's cars.
Mhm.
Like, it's a damn car. It's stupid.
It's a damn good car. I just love it so much. I have a second series. I just I fell in love. I madly fell in love with it. I haven't driven anything that's as good as that.
This is
Plus,
gonna
there's a whole community around it. I met a lot of people going to car shows and meetings,
be
and it's just so good. It's just so great.
that's actually good to know.
The car community in Italy, especially, is huge. It is just huge.
So what is like the car culture out there?
I mean, it's I would say it's somewhat like the metal community or like the music community. Well, the underground music community. There's just so much brotherhood. Well, there's a black sheep, of course. There's people that just don't know what they're doing. They just buy the shiny car and do pops and bangs and get arrested
Mhm.
for it. Um, but it's just so good. You see people there talking about their cars all day. I'm one myself. People, my friends hate me because of that. Um, but you make friends, you meet people, you meet great people, um, and you just have so much in common. So it's great. It's actually great.
Well, I mean, like what kind of cars? Because like here, it's like it's the muscle cars, like the
All kinds.
it's the Chargers, the Challengers, the Mustangs, the Camaros. You got like the two,
Corvettes and
yeah,
stuff.
Corvettes. You got like the tuners, like the Supras and GTRs and all the different stuff. Like what would that be for like Italy?
Well, we're a lot into the sort of vintage stuff, or actually also stuff from the 90s, from the mid 90s.
Hmm.
Plus we're a lot into, of course, Italian cars, Alfa Romeos, Fiats, Lancias, Ferraris for who can afford them, Maseratis. There's a whole car culture revolving around that. But there's also a lot of Japanese lovers,
Hmm.
Japanese car lovers. It's just so vast, just so varied. There's a lot of people doing a lot of stuff with a lot of different cars, and there's a huge off-road community as well.
Hmm. And I'm getting to know a lot.
Yep, we're talking more about Italy than the band. That's great.
We we're getting back into the band.
No, no, it's fine. It's
Like
fine.
I kind of want to do like a little half and half, or maybe like dip a little bit into like Italy geography and what's going on and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
and go more band stuff. But it's just I think now it's just going more half and half of just like Italy and then band and then more Italy stuff and then band. So let's go back in the band.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
When you're all not rocking out, what are you doing in your spare time? I know you said you're a sound engineer. Is there anything else that you do?
We're just working. We just we just work. We play and we work. Um, but no, really. Basically, well, our basis is a psychologist,
Hmm.
psychiatrist actually. She'll beat me up if I say that. But yeah, I'm a sound engineer. The other guitarist is a sound engineer. And the other guitarist, the second guitarist, he's actually a composer, something like that.
Oh wow.
So yeah, we revolve a lot around music. We love music. Um, the guitarist Luca, he's more of a studio guy. He works a lot in the studio. He produces our music. We're all completely self-produced, as I was saying to you at the beginning. So we do everything by ourselves, and we hope it sounds good.
It sounds amazing, man.
Thanks you.
Not
I'll tell
even
him.
not even try to kiss ass anything like that. You guys sound is quality.
And but yeah, I'm more of a live guy. I love doing live sound. I work as a live sound engineer. And in our spare times, we just mess about. We just mm, go out, grab a beer, grab something to eat. I live kind of far away from them because I don't live exactly in Rome. But for simplicity, I say I live in Rome, but I don't. But sometimes we just go there. We just go about there and have some fun. Go to shows, support local bands, which is extremely important. We just go and have some fun. I work on my car, um, and yeah, just that. Um, we're extremely good friends outside of the band. We just click as people. We're So
Man,
that's basically what we do.
that's always nice to hear that like when a band actually likes each other. It's
Yeah.
no drama, nothing like that. Um, like I said earlier, you say you were a sound engineer. Do you do sound do you run sound for like other bands? Is it for for a certain like corporation, something like that?
Well, no, at the moment, I basically work for whoever calls me.
Hmm.
I've worked in little clubs. I'm working in a bigger club now, that has a space for live shows and a space for the actual club.
Hmm.
So we go basically from 5 p.m. to midnight ish
Damn.
with live music, and then the club opens and there's disco and stuff. So that's the gist of it. But it's only for the summer because it's open air, so it's gonna close for the winter. But in the winter, there's a lot of clubs. I work in a theater. I work in I've worked and I work in a lot of places, so it's not like a. I would love to have a fixed place where I go and work, but it's not the case now. I'm still young, so there's plenty more to come, I hope.
I mean, that's a great job to have because you get to basically go around to different places.
Yeah, you get
Like,
to meet you get to meet a whole bunch of kinds of musicians.
hmm.
The guys that make your night fun, that make your work easier. Because as I always say, um, having a band that sounds good makes half of your job. That's just mixing it all together. But if a band has great sounds in the first place, it just makes your job so much easier.
For sure.
And I've worked with people that were not as welcoming, and as much as I like them, I despise jazz musicians. But it's a personal thing. I don't despise the genre.
I
It's
mean,
just a personal thing. They're all.
are
I've
they like
worked.
very arrogant?
Yeah, they just want so much, and they think they can do your job, but they cannot. So I guess I've just had bad experiences.
Is there like Italian rap there?
Yeah. There's a lot actually.
Okay. I'm hoping you're gonna have the same experience I'm going to talk about. Do you ever have to deal with like people with like mic placement?
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
exactly what I'm talking about.
yep, yep. Or in metal as well. There's a lot of scream vocalists that tend to cup the mic because
Hmm.
it's cool. It is really cool, but it sets so much feedback. It just make the mics feedback so much. You either have in-ears for them, and then you could do basically whatever you want.
Hmm.
But if you have monitors on the stage, you cannot do that. It is gonna ring. It is gonna start to feedback. And I've said this to friends as well. Just don't do that. Never do that.
I've had to tell that to rappers so many times, and to some people they'll stop or they'll remember. Oh, let me not do that. And there's some it's just got a mic. Well, a mic. Got a mic in my hand right now. It's just this the entire time, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, stop.
Plus, it makes on some mics it makes it like omnidirectional,
Hmm.
so it feedbacks even more.
Hmm.
And it sets off a lot of I guess low mid frequencies. So it just sounds boxy. It just sounds boxy at some point. So just don't do that.
Yeah, you hear that? All musicians and artists, stop cupping the mic,
If
please.
you want to do it to a certain point.
Yeah.
Do it till there's a metal flange around the mics. That's typically where you want to stop. But it
Uh,
depends on the mic, of course. It
yeah,
depends
there's
on a
certain
lot of stuff.
microphones where it's just a straight thing, and then there's just like the entire.
SM58s, do it until the flange. SM57s, don't do it. Don't do it. It makes it omni. Don't do it.
Yeah. there are definitely certain microphones to where you can. I do know one artist uh where he actually found it's kind of like the old school, kind of like I guess like jet like the mics that like Frank Sinatra and stuff. We use just that little
Yeah,
silver.
the ribbon mics.
Yeah, he found one that's like um wireless, and he'll do it and stuff like that, and he'll cup it.
I think it's
But
from
it's
Shure,
maybe.
SM50, SM550, something like that. Because I have one where I work,
Yeah,
um,
I'm not sure his
and it's
is.
a condenser mic. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to
Yeah.
research.
Yeah, I'm not sure the one that he has is a sure. I love we're just talking technical jargon right now. But uh the one he uses, it's wireless. I don't know if it's sure or not. It probably could be, but that one you can cup because whatever, and it
Yeah,
still
it's
sounds
made.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
made to
made
be
for that.
grabbed that way. Yeah.
So, artist, if you want to cup the mic, get something to where it is cuppable and to where we can still hear you.
Test your feedbacks.
Yes.
Test the feedbacks. And if you don't hear yourself, that's your bad.
Yeah. And stop singing on your vocals.
Yep.
Stop singing on your vocal track. It's annoying. I'm just griping now. um,
Let's go into the rant. Let's go.
we can, man. It sucks.
We
No,
can we can go there all day. I have a lot of stuff to rant about.
we could save the rant for like extra content. That'll be.
Yeah. I don't want to get beaten up by people.
Oh no, you're fine, man. If you could collaborate with anyone, who would it be?
Periphery. 100%. Um, Also, since they're going with the studio with the Three Dots recording, and they're calling some bands, uh, and they're basically producing them, which is great. I love this kind of mentality. But yeah, if I'd have to collaborate, well, it would be 100% Periphery. Um, well, that excludes the local people that I know that we've worked with and we're planning on working with. But yeah, big people, Periphery, 100%.
Yeah. Oh, Joe, that always asks is like if it was like any big band artist, anything like that you want to work with.
Yeah.
Like even outside of like rock, like I've had people say like Pharrell Williams, Timbaland, Dr. Dre, and stuff like that. So
Plus, a lot of our sounds are actually heavily inspired by them. We use MIDI drums,
mm,
simply because it's easier. Because I don't want to spend money on recording. I don't really care. But the kit we're using is Periphery 5. Is the kit that they released. For some time we were using Nolly space sounds. So we're heavily inspired by them, also sound wise. So that's why.
um, what is something people wouldn't expect about you? Meaning like certain hobbies you're into, or like things that people that were like, really, you're into this?
Like for me personally,
Yeah. Or
um,
even with the band, it could be either you personally or like the entire band.
I don't know. We're not. Well, with the band, I guess. I don't know. I don't know really. Don't expect. I don't know really. We're planning on doing some crazy stuff, so that's I don't know, just expect the unexpected, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, well, I guess don't expect us to be stationary on the stage because our bassist loves to move about, loves to play with the audience. I'm getting the gist of it because I've been used to playing behind a drum kit basically half of my life, so I'm not really used to standing up on stage, moving on stage. When I watch myself, I kind of cringe. So
I think
that's something I have to work on. But
that's just being a
yeah,
performer,
yeah. I mean, I'm extremely introvert. I'm an idiot. I tend to be an idiot around people, but I'm an introvert. I'm not that kind of guy that does insane or crazy stuff or dresses up or something like that. But yeah, that's basically. I'm the complete opposite of what the band is about. So it works.
Yeah, I feel that. Like I'm kind of the same way. Like I'm very in my own world and like very like closed off. But then when I'm on stage, it's like a
Mm.
completely different thing. So yeah, I feel that. I think for me, I wouldn't expect that I was older than you.
Mm.
Did not
Well,
expect that.
well, I mean, I don't know how old you are, but
I'm 31.
oh well, not that much.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not.
my sister's older than you, so it's fine.
Uh, is it like any like hobbies people wouldn't think that you were like into?
I don't know. I don't know really. I'm a huge train guy.
Huh, really?
I'm autistic as fuck, man. I am so autistic about these kinds of things. Yeah, I love trains. I know everything about trains.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I would think you'd be like because I know you said you were a car guy.
Yeah.
I'm a Hot Wheels collector, and so I thought kind of
No,
like
I'm not a collector simply because I don't have the money. But if I had, that probably would have been a thing.
uh, cars and
Um,
trains.
Something that you wouldn't expect probably is that I used to be a sim racer.
You said a sim racer?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. I used to be sim racer.
That's what is that?
You don't know sim racing? I think it was
Is
big in the US.
is that was that what are you doing that during like COVID? Is that just like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That kind of thing.
okay, yeah.
That kind of thing.
Okay. Me, how'd you get into that?
I've always loved racing games. And then I met some people that ran a racing league, and I got into that. So I started liking it so much, and then I went from there and I started doing that.
Hmm.
I've never been a big guy. I did not have the talent, nor the patience, nor the time to get there and stay there training 8 hours a day, because that's the thing they do. But yeah, I was average, I guess. So I had fun. I had a lot of fun.
Would you ever want to like get behind the wheel of like in a real race?
Yep.
Uh,
I've had a rig for like 6 years. Now it's there in some plastic bags.
hmm.
I don't use it anymore. So
But yeah, that's cool that you've done a lot.
yeah, I guess.
I mean, for being 25, like that is, see, like that is cool. Like there's most people who have never experienced something like that. So
I guess I don't like I don't like being still, staying still, not doing anything. So that's probably I have a lot of passions. I like a lot of stuff. And when I like something, I tend to go deep into it. I love strategy games. I love Hearts of Iron 4. I love it. I just love it. Simulation games, tycoon games. I love those kinds of things.
isn't there a train tycoon game?
Yep, there is. I played that. Didn't like it. Been there, done that.
Would you ever get into like model trains and stuff?
No, no, no,
No.
no. It's a crazy world. You just have to be um so into the details and all the small things and all that kind of stuff. But there's too much money.
Yeah. Yeah. Just what any hobby that you're into, you're gonna spend money.
Yeah.
All right. What is your Mount Rushmore of rock?
My Mount Rushmore of rock. Ooh, well, as of influences, I would say Avenged Sevenfold, Seether, Periphery, and ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know, because I listen to a lot of stuff. Um, I don't really know actually. That the fourth one was there four heads on Mount Rushmore?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Um,
we can switch it to just music in general. I've done that before too. If you want to do just Mount Rushmore of just music.
well, yeah. Well, those three bands absolutely because they've been my inspiration for a lot of time. Mm, and then I would say Ronnie James Dio, 100%.
Oh, hell yeah.
People say I'm a great imitator of Ronnie James Dio.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta hear that.
No, no, you don't.
I got
Oh no, you don't.
it doesn't have to be here, but I gotta
Oh,
hear.
okay. I just love to sing it in a car. It's the Holy Diver is the only actual physical CD that I keep in the car.
Mm,
When I used to have a car with a CD player. Now it's just all on Spotify, so it doesn't really matter. But I still listen to it sometime. It's just such a good album.
yes.
It's such a great album. It's just so iconic. You gotta love it. And that's yeah.
You just gotta love Dio. You just
Yeah.
love
You
Dio.
just gotta love the guy.
Like even when he took over for Ozzy,
For Ozzy.
I'm like, how can you not like this dude? He's
Yeah.
great. It sucks he passed away like a decade or something ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's probably like one of the best cameos in Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. That's what I was thinking about. All the weird stuff he did with Jack Black. Yeah. Tenacious.
Mhm.
Wow. That's yeah. He's just such a great singer, such a great musician,
Yeah,
such a great influence, such a great guy.
like
Shame he passed away.
definitely like one of the godfathers of
Yeah.
that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh man. Um, what has been your favorite place to perform?
Well, I mean, we've performed locally. We've only performed in Rome and in small-ish venues.
Mm,
So with my band, I don't have a favorite place because it is kind of getting basically all the same for me.
mm,
But with another project that I subbed in as a drummer, I had my first actual gig outside of Rome. It was in Bologna. It was in May, I think. Yeah.
mm.
It was with a completely different project, completely different music style, but I loved traveling to another place just to play, just to go there and play. That's
Mm.
something I love so much, and I really want to do it again. Uh, Preferably with this band, hopefully. But apart from that, I guess traffic in Rome because it's just the biggest, and it's the place where we had so much fun.
Yeah. Where would you like to see the band perform? And this is where you guys blow up, or like even just you've always pictured like yourself like in this place. Like where would you like to perform?
I don't know, man. Any major festival,
Hmm.
like I don't know, download, Wacken, anything.
I could
Uh,
see y'all at Download Festival for
yeah,
sure. Because
I'd love to go there. I mean, if you guys wanna, if the guys over there in download wanna call us, I mean, sure.
do they move that into like different parts of like the UK?
No, no, it's
No?
as far as I know, it's in Donington Park. It's
Uh,
uh, it's at the actual race circuit, so
because
it's also great for me as a car enthusiast.
it's Cardiff, right? No?
Uh, I don't remember. I really don't remember. I think it's actually Donington. I think the place is called Donington, but I don't remember where it is. I'm not familiar with UK geography, so.
Yeah, the only reason I remember somewhat is I'm a wrestling fan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Everybody who's watching and listening is just like, oh God, here he goes. But for NXT one year, in NXT UK, they were like a part of Download Festival, and I believe it was like Cardiff or somewhere around there. I could
I
be
think
wrong,
I don't remember.
yeah, because
I'll
this
be
was
honest.
like 2017, 2018-ish, somewhere around there. So yeah. But yeah, I could definitely like from I've seen like certain bands who are like a part of Download Festival, and I can definitely see you guys being a part of it. You fit that for sure.
Thank you.
I could definitely see you guys like rocking out to like tens of thousands of people.
Oh, I would love to. One of my realistic goals would be to play uh in a big Italian event that is held in Florence, uh, in which a lot of people have played. This year, I think it was not Corn, but oh yeah, Corn actually.
That had to be great.
Yeah, I couldn't go there because I had to work. But a local band, a local Italian band from Milan, actually went there and opened for Corn. And like a couple months earlier, they were in Rome, in the same place where I played. So it was great to see local people just go there and rock in front of tens of thousands of people. That's just amazing. I would love to go there because it's just a great venue. It's probably the best venue I've been in. I've seen Avenged Sevenfold there. I've seen Ozzy there. Back in 2018, I think it was. That day was great. There were a lot of people. Judas Priest was there. Tremonti was there. Ozzy was there. Avenged Sevenfold was there. Uh, probably the probably the best gig I've been.
It sounds like rocker heaven.
Yep. Yep.
Were you able to catch any of the Black Sabbath final concert?
No, I haven't seen the one at Villa Park at the stadium.
Yeah.
Oh no, no, I haven't watched that because I was working, of
Yeah.
course.
Well, like seen like clips or like heard anything
Yeah,
about
I've seen clips.
like it is it's great how many people they had be a part of it. Like I
Yeah,
saw Jack Black with like three kids who are like the kids of like other like big stars for like of
yeah,
bands. I can't remember who, like who of who right now, but it is amazing that people came out to like pay respect to the band and the Ozzy and stuff like that too.
yep. It, I bet it would have been a great experience to go there and
I said
watch
it
it
for
live.
like 8 hours. So I was like,
Yep, it lasted a lot.
I'm like standing for 8 hours. I'll be like, yo, give me a chair.
No, no, no. Staying 8 hours in the heat in the UK, it's not even that hot.
Yeah,
Like
but
10
still.
degrees, but like 10 degrees hotter, 5 to 10 degrees hotter in there.
But I mean, just standing outside in the heat with all those people around you, still, and for like 8 hours, like you just working the shift at that point. But
I've
it's
been I've been to a venue in Milan. Well, the one that I went to see Avenged Sevenfold, and the next day, Deftones were playing there, and there were so many people, and the heat was so intense that some people fainted,
oh
but
wow.
they had to call ambulances. But it was hot there. It was like 30, 36, 37 degrees Celsius, which for you, I don't know what that
It's like
is.
gross. That's like 80 something degrees somewhere. Maybe like
Yeah,
somewhere like
80
close to like
something,
90.
80, 85, something like
Yeah.
that. Something like that. So it was kind of hard. Plus, it's so humid in Milan. This is like 90% humidity. People were just like dying.
Oh no, man, we hit like 95 and 98 degrees these past like few weeks.
Mm.
And and again, like you said, like a 90, 100% humidity. So
It
it,
is hot.
yeah, it'll say, it'll be like, oh, it's 95 degrees outside. but the real feel is like 105. It's just like,
Yep.
uh,
Yep.
it's like
Yep.
no.
Where I live used to be a swamp,
Mm.
so the humidity just goes to the roof. So like it's 35 degrees, but the what we feel would be more like 40, 42, something like that.
Oh,
It is insanely hot.
yeah, yeah. That is way too hot. Like I bring me back down to like 70 degrees. That'd be like what, like 20 something degrees for you guys? 20s, like maybe like 30-ish, somewhere around there,
Mhm.
Celsius, where it's a nice breeze out. It's still warm, but it's like a nice breeze out. You can either wear shorts or wear pants, whatever, and like be fine.
That's typically the night. The night here is it's decent. You can live with it.
Yeah, I think that's what it is right now. It's 72 degrees,
Yeah.
though it's enjoyable.
It's enjoyable, yeah. You can live with it.
Yeah. Um, what actually wanted to ask this before I get to my last question. I did not know a lot about Italian rock or if it is a big scene. I know you talked about it a little bit. How is the scene in Italy?
It's great. It is great. There's a lot of people, a lot of extremely talented people. Uh, wherever you go, you just see people that they're just talented. They just they love to make music, and they love to play with their music, and they love to play around with their music. The community is great. Depends on the city, of course.
Mm.
Um, but well, here in Rome, it is sort of growing back up because there was a point where the community was a little bit backing off because there weren't that many people that wanted to play. I got told that because I'm kind of new in the community. I've been there since 2022, basically, when I started working in Rome and when I started meeting people in Rome. But now it's growing back up. It's at a decent point. But the problem in Rome is that there's just not that many places to play in, that many venues to play in. And some of the venues are not managed that well. So people don't really wanna go there and play. But that's outside of Rome. There's a huge community in Milan. There's a huge community in Florence, in Turin, in Bologna, in Naples. There's a huge underground community. Um, so in Sicily, there's a well, yeah, but not as much. But in Sicily, there's a big underground community.
Mm.
So it's great. It is somewhat localized, but it's great. It's great. There's a lot of people that love each other. It's brotherhood. You go to people you've never met. You hug. You mosh with. You just have fun. You just have plain old fun. I love it. I like it so much.
And that's really good to hear the fact that it's a wealth of a community there to where you can go to wherever and you can hit up a show or go see someone who's a part of that scene. So that's great.
The
I,
kinds of venues where you go. Sorry, the kind of venues that you go, and you just you can hug someone you've never met. That's something that is how it has to be. Personally speaking, that house has to be. And in some places it is. In a lot of places it is. I went to Avenged Sevenfold. I met a lot of people that I'd never met before, and we were laughing and having a great time and fucking around and talking shit about each other because that's what we do. That's what we do to show love.
that yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, man. That um I know Italy has like a I believe it has a culture with like soccer and stuff. Would that
Yeah,
kind of be like the kind
it's
of like
called
the
football.
same, sorry, football?
No, I'm kidding. I'm
I,
kidding.
would that kind of be that like the same like brotherhood or like when it comes to like the rock scene,
We
or is
don't
it a
really
little bit
care.
different?
We don't really care.
Hmm.
A lot of people that are into the metal scene, the rock scene, we don't care that much about football.
Well,
Um,
that's not what I meant. It was like the cut, like the brotherhood and culture around like football. Is that kind of what it is with the rock and metal
oh
scene?
no, 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 no,
No.
no, no, no. Here it is kind of here it is pretty aggressive. Like the football culture is extremely aggressive.
Mm,
Um, as I said, there's people that watch the sport, like the sport, but are not, you know, uh, those kinds of fans. Um, like people hitting each other over football.
mm,
No, there's a lot of skirmishes and people just people just beating up each other because they support different teams. It happens here. It happens a lot. Uh, yeah. Also, not even in the stadiums or on match days. Uh, that happens in Milan a lot, and also around Milan. Um, I'm a Juventus fan, so people are gonna kill me for that. I don't care. But in Turin, it doesn't happen that much. It is still pretty aggressive. Um, Plus, in the south where I come from, um, there's a lot of hatred.
yeah.
But it's as long as it's sporting, it just involves me insulting you and staying at that. That's okay, I guess, because it is part of the game at the end. So, but as if they start beating up each other, that's absolutely not good. And that unfortunately that happens a lot, not only here in Italy, but also in France, in Germany, in Spain, in Portugal, in the Balkans, in the UK. In the UK, I would say in the UK it's even worse than Italy.
Mm. Yeah, 'cause they have
The,
so many different teams.
the football culture here is it's good, but it's also really bad. So the metal community is it's the opposite. It's
Okay.
complete. We're all brothers. We love each other. We support each other. There's still people that are envious, that are not good people. But I would say it's much better than the football community.
Good to know. I always thought like sports stuff would kind of be the same. It's like kind of have that community of like a music thing, but I kind of get where you're coming from because everybody has like their different teams, different stuff like that. And so yeah,
And it's just so eradicated in society. It's actually a social thing now. So it's getting kind of bad, but it's getting worse with the years actually now.
I mean, we all saw the shit with like FIFA, with all their like wrongdoings they were doing. So yeah,
Yeah.
um, I don't remember if Italy is a part of this because I know America isn't. Do you think uh Devigan would ever be like on a Eurovision?
No.
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 I mean,
No, simply because to go there you have to win a festival. You have to win a music contest here in Italy,
they.
which started in the 60s.
Hmm.
So it is a really big thing here in Italy. It is a huge thing. And it goes about in the winter around February to March.
Hmm.
But it's so revolving around pop music and rappers and people doing EDM music, which now is pop music apparently. Um, Songwriters and stuff. I think there would not be place for our kind of music in there. We had an exception that was Måneskin.
Yeah.
They went big in the US as well, and they
Hmm.
won that contest. and they went to Eurovision and won Eurovision. But I guess it's just an exception. It was just a single exception. The rest is people. I'm not saying they make bad songs.
I mean,
It's a matter of taste, I guess.
their big hit over here is actually like it like it's not even their song, it's a remake of like a remake. Because
Begging.
yeah, because I believe that the original song is like Frankie Valli, and then uh the one that I am more aware of from like growing
Yeah.
up, it's a version by Madcon
Yeah,
called
yeah.
Begging.
It was big in here as well.
Okay.
Uh, can I be right back?
Yeah.
Because I have to take a call. It's from work.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll
I'll
pause
be
it.
right back.
All right, we're back.
Yep, we're so back.
But you were saying about Maneskin.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's what they did. They actually did a talent show before that.
Hmm.
Um, I actually have a friend that knows them. Well, used to know them before they were famous because they're from Rome, actually.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, they did this talent show. They didn't win it, but they came second. And then they went to this festival, which is called Sanremo Festival. Um, they won it. They went to Eurovision. They won Eurovision, and then you know what happened with them, basically. So,
I don't even know if they still make music or not because I really don't.
no, no, they have their own solo projects. Like Damiano has his own solo project. Victoria is having a DJ gig, I think. I think. And she's going about playing bass with people. So I mean, they do them. I don't really care.
I mean, hopefully one year they'll try to put some rock on Eurovision and you guys get selected. I I'll even say it like this. Even if because the big shows here are like America's Got Talent and then American Idol stuff like that. No,
X Factor. Do
yeah,
you have X Factor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
X Factor, and it's never really the people who win who are
Yeah.
like really successful. It's just the people that like come on the show what they got to do. Like American Idol is probably like the biggest one to where the winner is never like the biggest artist. They'll have like an album or something like that and then kind of fade away. We saw that. I think I've actually had a discussion on this with somebody to where I think really the only person who is like still relevant is Kelly Clarkson because
Yeah.
she has her own talk show. She makes music here and there, stuff like that. Everybody else, like I know Clay Aiken was like a mayor or governor of like where he's from. I think he was doing that. Fantasia, I don't think she's doing anything. Ruben Studdard, nothing. I think he tried to go into like gospel, but not really making anything. And then Jordan Sparks, really not doing too much. It's basically the people who either like barely made it on the show or like made it and lost who like it's Chris Daughtry, it's Colby Calais and all the other different people who they were just on the show and it made something.
Yeah.
So even if you like if you guys don't win or like even get so far and just like hopefully somebody like sees you or records you because the music that you guys make is amazing. So like I
Thank
could
you.
definitely see you on some kind of like show like that even if you just like put no stock into it. It's like, hey, see how it goes, do our best.
No, it's just that all of us are really not fans of talent shows.
I feel that.
We're kind of against it because it's just not that useful, I think, in our community, at least. But in the pop community, yeah, I mean, you do music for people, and it has to be the people that vote for you or make you do music.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I mean, I don't think I would accept if I got invited to Eurovision. Not because I'm selfish or because I just don't like it.
I get where you're coming
Just
from.
don't think it would suit me or us.
I definitely feel that. Like it, I I am kind of the person where I don't want I don't want to be judged by people, especially with something like that. Like you said, it is a talent show. It's the people that dictate who wins, stuff like that.
Hmm.
I feel like it's not always the most talented people who get picked for that stuff.
Yeah.
And that, so yeah, I definitely get that. All right, I got one more question because we've been talking for damn near 2 hours, and I
Oh,
loved
damn.
I know,
Wow.
I loved every single second of it because man, we could talk about cars and just rant about people holding microphones.
Yep.
Uh,
Technical stuff. Yeah. Technical
yeah.
talk.
All right. Last question is whether you are back at home, you are where you're at now, or you're traveling, where is your favorite place to get food?
Ooh. Ooh.
Uh,
That is a great question. Wow. I don't know. Because the food here in Rome is just great. But personally, um ooh, I don't know. Probably the food of southern Italy, especially where I come from. I come from Apulia, which is recognized as basically the heel of the whole boot.
okay.
So I think there, because it's probably the best I've ever had, and because since I don't live there anymore, I just don't have it on a daily basis, so I just miss it. And when I go there, sometimes we just take as much food as we can, we bring it here, and we eat it in like 1 or 2 days. It just goes away.
So what all do you get? Like where do you go?
Um, th- there's not um, there's not a singular place,
Mhm.
but it's more like the whole the whole cuisine. There's a lot of stuff. There's a huge variety of stuff that you can go and eat, and um, there's just so much stuff that you cannot just pick a singular place. Everywhere in the region you can get, and everywhere in the region you have different typical dishes
Mm.
for every city, for every yeah.
All right, so when you go to southern Italy, like what are you bringing back? You say you'll bring stuff
uh,
back?
a lot of mozzarella,
Hmm.
and all the different stuff that we make with milk, all different kinds of mozzarella. There's not just mozzarella. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of cheeses that you can get.
Hmm.
Then focaccia, which is basically I don't know how to describe it. It's
Is that the bread?
yeah, it's kind of a bread. It's pretty high.
Hmm.
It's very soft, and it has like tomatoes in it.
Yeah, I've seen the focaccia.
But it's just so tasty. And then in my city, exactly in my city, they do sort of a kind of a pie, but with onions in it. And it's just so amazing. There's just so much stuff. Oh, and tarallini.
Oh, what's that?
Tarallini. It's basically a crunchy uh circle of bread.
Hmm.
It's a circle made of what you make bread with, but it's crunchy, and you can flavor it with all kinds of stuff, with onions, with rosemary. It's just a lot of different tastes. Yeah, it's just so
Like,
much stuff.
is it flat or is it like puffy?
No, it's basically it's like onion rings,
Oh, okay.
that kind of thing, but it's crunchy and made with bread pastry, pastry with that.
Bread dough.
Yeah, bread dough. Yeah.
Gotcha. Um, the way you talk about this is like when I go. So talk about Chicago. Chicago's known for pizza and hot dogs and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, typical American stuff. Yeah,
Somewhat, yeah. But
it's like Milan. People say the typical food in Milan is Chinese.
really,
No, no, but there's a lot of Chinese restaurants, a lot of sushi in Milan.
that that surprises me, and I don't know. And I gotta get. This is this has really been like a good conversation about like stuff in different countries. But yeah, I do the same thing you do because, like I said, I'm originally from the South Side of Chicago. I live in like Central Illinois now, so I'm about 2.5 hours away from where I used to live, and so I will not all the time, but like when I do go back, I'll grab like pizza. I'll grab White Castle, which is basically like these little like slider burgers.
Okay.
They do sell them in stores. I do not like buy them out of the store, like in like the freezer section and stuff like that. It is better from the restaurant, and it's a fast food place. Like most places, it's better in certain places than they are in a lot of others. But I will usually bring that stuff back whenever I can, or just eat it when I find it.
Yeah, that's I mean, yeah, it works, I guess.
Yeah. Like it's just fatty stuff that I can't eat
Yeah,
a lot of places. I'm just like, I'm here. Fuck it. I'm finna get this. Like the last time I
you
went
go
to
for it. I mean,
exactly. I was in Chicago a couple weeks ago and I had a small deep dish pizza that was not the best. And then after the concert I went to, I got White Castle and I was happy. So,
whatever works.
hell yeah.
Whatever works. I mean, your pizza in Chicago is like extremely high.
So
That's
that's the
so
deep dish. So we have two pizzas. We have the deep dish pizza, which depending on who you talk to, it's tourist pizza, blah 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 blah.
yeah.
I've had deep dish pizzas since I was like a child. It's whatever. Everybody shut up. Then we have the tavern style pizza, which is like the thin crust. It's really good. Usually it's cut in squares instead of like the triangles, whatever.
Okay.
But it's really, really good.
Okay.
Like I know Italy is not gonna touch anything from there, but I know for sure it's not gonna touch anything there.
No comment.
Right? You can say I'm putting it out there. You can say it.
Well, no, I mean, pizza is Italian, so I guess who does it better than the Italians?
Exactly.
So I'm not saying yours is bad. Have never been to the US, so it's if you like, if you guys like it, I guess it's good for you.
We got to get you out here and try some stuff.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
Uh, get your passport, fly out to Illinois. We'll get you get you a slice of deep dish, a couple
Yep.
slices of tavern style. Get you a hot dog.
And I'm totally gonna critique it.
Yeah, we got.
Absolutely. But it is what it is, I guess.
I'd be so down for that. But let me know when you come. I will pay for all of it. I would care. Like I will meet you in Chicago. We'll find a place.
Okay, done. Deal.
As long as you can get here, I will pay for the food.
The tough part is getting there.
Hmm.
Not because of the flight, because of the cost of the flight.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
So,
Expensive. Trust me, I know.
yep.
I just had to pay for a flight that I need to go to in like a couple months, and I hated how much I had to pay for that. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Also, I'm not used to the long distance stuff.
Mm.
So I would like basically just bore myself to hell and play on 7 hour on a 7 hour flight. I would be so bored.
I mean, I listen to music. I usually bring. I'm a gamer, so I usually bring
Oh,
like my Switch or something like
yeah.
that. Like try to bring something to entertain me. If not, I'm just falling asleep on the plane. Like I don't care.
You guys are more used to traveling much longer distances.
No.
I went to Turin one time from Rome. I've been in the train for like 5.5 hours. I was dying in there. I couldn't wait to get off that damn train.
Oh,
It was just so long, such a long journey.
but I had to take a train from here to Chicago, and that was 2.5 hours. I've taken one that was like 15 hours, like just train ride. It it's not great.
Okay,
You're
I
just like
guess.
I can feel the judgment. I
No, I
don't,
don't. I don't judge. I don't judge.
but like being on the train, I'm not gonna lie to you, it sucks. Like I would rather drive or I would rather fly, whatever like that. But
I like trains more, actually. Well, I'd love to drive.
mhm.
But if I had to choose, I like trains more.
Depending on the distance, I don't mind doing the train. If I have to go to like a different state, I would rather drive, but if I needed to, I would fly
Hmm.
just to make it a little more convenient. I know it's going to be more money. I hate the fact it is, depending on like, especially depending on what state you go into or where you're
Hmm.
flying out of. There's going to be a lot more money and a lot more prep and stuff like that. Plus, they made it even more difficult now with this new real ID crap that they have for the
Hmm.
United States, which is annoying. But I definitely get it. Like if it was something like short distance, like what I had to do a couple weeks ago, that's fine. I take the train. But if it's anything longer, like just I'll rather just drive.
That makes sense.
All right, man. That has been the interview. Do you want to anything you want to plug? Tell people where they can find you, all that good stuff.
Well, I mean, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all the distributors. We're basically everywhere in your nightmares as well. Uh, and now, yeah, you can find us there. We're working on new music. We have some stuff that's ready, and we're probably gonna release it somewhere around next couple months, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, I hope you like our music, and I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well in the US, and we managed to get a gig there.
Well, yeah. Make sure to go follow them on all their social platforms and on Spotify. Make
Yep.
sure get those listeners up.
Yep.
You can always follow me on all social media except for TikTok because nobody has time for that crap. But you can follow me on
Absolutely
Instagram.
no. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nope.
Nope.
But you can follow me on Instagram at D Jaxxyn, that's spelled JAXXYN .TMD, abbreviated for the Midnight Drive. Follow me on Facebook at Damien Jaxxyn, spelled the same way. And if you listen to the show live and want to get engaged into the show even more, send requests and stuff like that, follow me on twitch.tv at D_Jaxxyn. Join the community and say what's up. But all right, Roberto, it's been great talking to you.
Been a pleasure. Thanks for the opportunity.
No problem, man. And with that, we are out.